So I just used Claude Code to leak me the YouTube algorithm, and it worked. And what I've learned is that everything I knew about the YouTube algorithm is wrong. Click-through rate doesn't matter as much as I thought. Watch time doesn't matter as much as I thought. And the reason why I did this is because I posted a video on my channel that got a 10% click-through rate and had a 5-minute average view duration. But then I posted another video which had only 6% click-through rate and 3-minute average view duration. And guess what happened? The video with worse statistics went viral. It got almost 400,000 views. How does this work? It doesn't make any sense. So I had to search for answers, and I used Claude Code to search for answers. And what I found about the YouTube algorithm completely shocked me. So let me show you how the YouTube algorithm changed and how it actually works. The YouTube algorithm isn't what you think. Most creators chase the wrong numbers. The system they're trying to beat stopped working that way years ago. Here's what's actually happening under the surface and why your best video might fail while your weirdest one explodes. Everyone is still optimizing for a machine that doesn't exist. Ask any creator what makes a video succeed and you'll hear the same two answers: click-through rate and watch time. Get people to click, keep them watching, and repeat. This idea is everywhere, in courses, in tutorials, in thumbnails designed to squeeze 1 more % of click. It sounds right. It's the kind of thing an algorithm should reward. And a decade ago, it mostly did. But the system running YouTube in 2026 is not a spreadsheet of CTR and retention. It's a recommendation engine, closer in spirit to ChatGPT than a ranking formula. And when you treat it like a formula, you optimize for metrics that often have nothing to do with whether your video gets shown. The old mental model said high CTR means pushed to more people. Long watch time means boosted. More views means more reach. The algorithm promotes videos. What's actually happening is very different. A viewer gets matched to the content they'll value. Satisfaction is predicted, not measured after. Views are an output, never an input. The algorithm matches, it never pushes. So if the rules are so clear, why do perfect videos flop? Watch any long-time creator and you'll see the same pattern. A video hits 14% click-through rate, holds 60% retention, looks beautiful, and it dies at 3,000 views. The next week, a video shot in 12 minutes on a phone crosses 1 million views. Both videos can be right about the algorithm. Something else is deciding. There are 3 patterns you see over and over. The first is the dead 15% click-through, a polished, optimized video with strong retention that never breaks past its subscriber base. Why? Because the audience it's aimed at isn't currently in a state where the system will recommend it. The second is the messy breakout, a low-click, sloppy video that explodes to new viewers. Why? Because it matches a topic the system has a lot of demand for and not enough supply of right now. The third is the trend tax. Creators chasing trends outperform creators perfecting craft, not because quality doesn't matter, because demand does, and trends are visible demand. YouTube is not a ranking system, it's a matching system. Here's the cleanest way to think about it. YouTube doesn't rank your video against other videos and send the winner to the top. It does the opposite. For every viewer, it asks a different question. Of everything on the platform, what is this specific person, this specific viewer most likely to enjoy right now? Your video isn't competing for a rank. It's competing to be the best answer to a question being asked millions of times a day by millions of slightly different people. The flow looks like this. A viewer opens YouTube, the system models their intent, a candid pool of videos is generated, the best matches are surfaced. That middle layer, modeling the viewer, is where most creators lose the plot. You aren't writing a thumbnail for the algorithm. You're writing it for a viewer the algorithm has already imagined in detail. Yes, the algorithm is AI, but not the kind you're picturing. When people hear AI on YouTube, they think of a chatbot watching videos. The real system is quieter and older. It's a stack of neural networks that have been learning viewer behavior since roughly 2016, rebuilt several times since, and almost certainly rebuilt again with the generation of models that matured after 2024. And 3 things are happening in parallel. The first is semantic understanding. The system reads your title, transcript, thumbnail, and comments as meaning, not keywords. So basically the keywords make money online and let's say side hustle ideas land in the same neighborhood without sharing a single word. The second is topic clustering. Every video becomes a point in high dimensional space. Videos that get watched in the same session drift closer together over time, forming clusters that look nothing like YouTube's public categories. The third is viewer intent modeling. For each viewer, the system builds a prediction of what they'd watch next, not based on their last video, but on patterns across millions of similar viewers. Every single video has a semantic ID, and Google's research teams have published extensively on something called semantic IDs, which are basically compact numeric fingerprints that represent what a piece of content is about at multiple levels of detail. The exact implementation inside YouTube isn't public, but the shape is almost certainly the same. Think of it like this. Your video gets reduced to a list of numbers. That list doesn't describe keywords. It describes meaning, the topic, the tone, the pacing, the emotional arc, the kind of viewer who tends to finish it. Two videos with completely different titles can have nearly identical semantic IDs, while two videos with the same title can sit far apart. This is why the algorithm can recommend a video to someone who's never watched your channel. It doesn't need your channel. It needs a fingerprint that matches what the viewer is currently hungry for. A video doesn't blow up because it's great. A video blows up because at a specific moment, the platform has a shortage of exactly what it offers, and your semantic fingerprint happens to be the cleanest match. There are 4 triggers that do most of the work. So the first one is demand spikes, a news event, a cultural moment, a meme. The viewer intent shifts faster than supply. Any video close enough to the spike rides the wave. Then there's timing windows. The first strong video in a new cluster has nowhere to compete. It gets pulled into recommendations for viewers the system was about to disappoint. Then we have external traffic. Views from outside YouTube, Reddit, Twitter, newsletter act as a signal that real humans, not just recommended eyeballs, want this video. Then we have the last one, which is my favorite one, and I've been talking about this on my channel for a very long time, which is session resonance. If your video keeps viewers on YouTube longer than the video they would have watched instead, the system quietly promotes it further. So, if a viewer watches a video from you and then watches another video from you, the algorithm will show the first video to more viewers. This means that your dashboard, your YouTube studio, is showing you a shadow of the real signal. Click-through rate, retention, average view duration, these numbers are not wrong. They're just downstream of what the algorithm actually cares about. Two videos can have the exact same click-through rate and opposite fates. One has high click and shallow satisfaction and it decays fast. The other one has lower click and strong satisfaction, and it keeps rising as the system finds the right audience. Most creators read their retention graph wrong. They see a clean line and feel safe, but the line is hiding something. So pay attention, because I'm about to blow up your mind. So let's say a video about a tutorial can hold 80% of viewers who already knew the topic, right? Another video can hold only 50%, but those people were about to close YouTube for the day. The second video is stronger, but the graph will never tell you that. So you see how YouTube is watching a different number. It asks one question: did this video keep the viewer on YouTube longer? You can't see this number in your YouTube studio, but it is the number that decides everything. So what does the 2026 system really care about? Here's a list. I built it from public Google research, creator guides, and how the platform actually behaves. It is a model, not a promise, but it matches what I keep seeing. Number 1 sits above all the rest. Did the viewer feel glad they watched? Not did they watch. Did they walk away happy? The system guesses this before your video is shown to one single person. Now, number 2 is close behind. Did your video keep them on YouTube longer? Did they stay in the app because of you? Now, number 3 is the shape of your retention, not the average. Where do people drop? Where do they rewind? Where do they pause? So for example, a flat line in retention in the beginning beats a high line in the beginning with a sudden huge drop in the middle. Number 4 is hunger. How many people want this topic right now? And how many good videos already serve them? Demand against supply. Number 5 is fit. Based on every video this viewer has watched in their life, will they connect with yours in this moment? Now, number 6 is click rate. Still useful, but only as a check. If people click a lot and leave unhappy, the system punishes you harder than if they never clicked at all. So you don't want to clickbait. You don't want to make people click on your video and basically just make them unhappy. Now here's the part most creators never see. Take away the app, the buttons, the thumbnails. Underneath, the system is doing 3 jobs at once. The first job is breaking things into pieces. Your title, your description, your transcript, your thumbnail, all of it gets cut into small tokens the model can read. Your thumbnail is not a picture to the system. It's a set of features it has seen a million times before. The second job is turning those pieces into points in space. Every token, every video, every viewer becomes a dot in a huge map. Dots that sit close together are a match. Dots that sit far apart are not. Now, the third job is guessing. Before the viewer ever sees your video, the model guesses what they will do. Will they click? Will they stay? Will they finish? Will they come back tomorrow? Videos are ranked by these guesses, not by what your last video did. And this changes everything because you're not being rewarded for your past. You're being judged on what a model thinks your next video will do for one specific person. This is why new creators can go viral with one single upload. So if you want to win at YouTube, stop asking how to beat the algorithm. Start asking who the system is failing right now. Can you be the answer it has been looking for? Because the algorithm does not push videos, it matches viewers. Now, if you have less than 500 subscribers, so you have 0 or 50 or 100 or 200, you might want to click on this video over here and watch this video from me, because inside this video, I'm going to teach you how you can grow your YouTube channel today. So click on this video and learn.
All right, so I'm currently at my dashboard on smmshiba.com, and do not get confused by the website names. SMMShiba and SMM are actually the same website. So all you have to do once you've created yourself an account here is to go on list, click on this category icon, select, and here you want to select something, basically any option that says from with video. So I'm going to choose this one right here. And this should be already fine. 2014, 2017. Yeah. Now I'm going to click on buy, confirm. And now you can go onto your product orders and you will see this is pending. All right. The order is now completed. This didn't even take 2 minutes. What you want to do now is you want to copy that ID, and we want to be organized, right? Especially if we have multiple channels, you will not find them again. So make sure to save it somewhere.